Huh? Ready?
That was tough.
All right.
To the E, to the C, to the T, to the O, to the R.
And it's your boy S to the A to the G to the E.
Today, we got some crazy stuff for y'all.
Crazy. We got animation with Jaquan, Omar, Julius, Alan, and Liza.
We also have a special, instead of hallway interviews, outside interviews in the streets.
Streets. They go downtown, they go to the library, they talk to a bunch of people, and it's hosted with Cameron and Eric.
Also, since this is our last episode, we also have a little surprise for you from behind the scenes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next up we have an interview with Principal of Lincoln High School, Marcy Knopf. Oh shit, sorry.
The mic. All right. Next up, we have an interview with Marcy from Lincoln High School, aka the principal.
Interview with Cameron.
Hope you like it.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, I am Cameron Marr. I'm here with CTEC Careers in Media and Entertainment. We are interviewing Principal of Lincoln High School, Marcy Knopf here. And how are you doing today, Marcy?
Absolutely amazing. It's fun to see what's happening over here.
So my first question for you is, what makes Lincoln special or different as a high school? What makes it different from other high schools? And yeah, what's special about it in your opinion?
Okay, well, first of all, I haven't worked at any other high schools. So I went to Lincoln after teaching elementary school in 2000. So it's been about 26 years that I've been at Lincoln, and I absolutely love it. And one of the things that makes Lincoln special, I think, first of all, and the thing that stood out to me the most was the students. I think I really like to see, they're real, they're just real. They
Definitely.
say what's on their mind. You don't have to like guess or wonder. So you're able to build connections with the students, and the staff there is like so super amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely a very certain type of people. I have a lot of really good friends who go there, and my siblings have graduated from Lincoln as well. And yeah, it's just it's a very honest and straight up way of teaching, and the way that a lot of what I hear that's really good about it is the way the teachers just interact with the students and make in no way make them feel like they're above the students at all, but really get that connection and able to make a really good impact on a lot of kids who have denied it on other levels.
Yeah, and it's small, it's very personalized. So not that comprehensive high schools are bad, they aren't, they have amazing programs, but we just have that special small size which allows us to do that.
So one interesting thing about Lincoln I always remembered when I was a kid and now is that all the the teachers all go by their first name basis, including you.
Yes.
And so my question is, why do you guys do that? What kind of impact does that have, and why do you do it? And then also, how do the new teachers take it that are coming in? And do they go with it, or are they more wary, or do they get it? Like, that's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, no, they started that before I came to Lincoln, and so when I transferred over there, it was Payne at the time, but just went by Marcy, and it just makes it, I think, a little bit more comfortable. Students feel they need to respect their teachers, I think, and respect authority, but when you demand that, it just makes it a little bit different. So it just, I think, gives our atmosphere just a little more, a level playing field, if you want to say, I guess, where kids feel like they can interact on a more personal level with you versus with the authority figure and, you know, you're over here and they're over here. It allows us to have more authentic interactions, I think.
Do substitutes ever have a problem with it? Like, you know, a substitute might come in and they'll be like, kids keep on calling me by my first name, I can't deal with it. Like,
we actually, for the subs, they most of them do probably go by their name. They'll put their, you know, Mr. whoever, or Mrs. whoever on the board, and that's absolutely fine. The kids get it. It's not a big deal. And then a lot of our male teachers too will just, instead of going by their first name, they'll just go by Hessler, Kofler, Gordon instead of their first name.
All right, that's really cool. So, I want to ask you about the term alternative education, and it's very interesting to me because when I was a kid, I never, like, I always thought I was just going to go to Wahai and that was just the standard way. But then, I mean, in my later years at Wahai, I realized this full-time Wahai schedule is just not for me, and I need this alternative education. So, what is alternative education to you, and like, what kind of students do you think it kind of attracts?
So alternative simply is referring to the funding source from the state, but being able to be alternative and receive that, it's just a little bit different funding. It allows us to personalize our program for students. And so we don't have to have that traditional 6-period day that you have to at a comprehensive high school, because the state requires you to have a certain number of seat time hours if you're a comprehensive high school. Whereas if you're alternative, those rules go a little bit by the wayside because they allow kids to work independently at home. Or alternative could also be like our online programs or our opportunity program. So it just allows us to let kids learn differently, maybe at their own pace. In our case, we do like to do the in-person piece, but the school day might look different. So instead of requiring kids to go home and do homework, we have flex time available on site for kids to do.
You guys at Lincoln have 3 different, or multiple programs going on at once in that same building, right? You guys have the middle school program, and then also,
we did, yeah.
And then also the high school, and then also something else. What else did you tell me earlier?
We did, I forgot about that. We did have an alternative middle school program for a year.
Oh, that was for you.
That didn't go as smoothly as we had hoped, I guess. But we do have 2 programs on site. We have the Lincoln Alternative Program, which is the traditional 9th through 12th grade students. But we also have an Open Doors program on site, which is for students aged 17 to 21 who are more than 6 credits behind. And they can either work on their GED, or they can do GED and a diploma, or we also offer a job coach there and help them with job skills and obtaining employment.
The question is going to be about the history of Lincoln High School. So
Okay.
I recently learned it was established in 1888. And I think when my mom went there in the 70s, it was a kindergarten. So what do you know about the history of Lincoln
Well,
as the principal?
I learned a little bit more when we did our remodel. We did our remodel in 2020, 2021, and moved back into the building that fall of the 21-22 school year. The first original Lincoln was actually in our field. It was right out near where that portable was. And when they did the remodel, they re-ran our water line and our sewer line. So they ran it through the field out to 3rd Street, and they uncovered the foundation of that first school.
Wow.
And actually, I got a chunk of the foundation
That's awesome.
because I wanted to put it in the office. But the original building burnt in a fire in the early 1900s. It was about 1920 that the building burned down. I don't know how it could have. It looked like it was solid stone to me, but it ended up burning. And so they rebuilt on the current site where Lincoln is. And then remodels were done to that building in the 60s, where they added like the gym and the cafeteria. But yeah, and then it ran as, when I started working for the school district, I subbed, and it was the preschool at that time. So that was in the 90s. It's also been an alternative high school since the 90s as well.
We're about out of time here, so my last question is going to be, what's some advice to young people on ways to create a positive community environment as you have, like you have to do as a principal at Lincoln?
My advice to young people, well, first of all, high school is definitely a time, the academics are important. They truly are. I mean, we're hoping that we're teaching young people the skills that they need to be able to manage their money and do what they need to do as far as going on to college or whatever their future goals are. But more important, like our hope at Lincoln is that we're helping the students to be just kind of better people, better humans. And so my advice, I think, is really use those high school years to try something new, to explore, to learn new things, to meet new friends, to do as many extracurricular things as you can, because that's the time when you're finding out like what you like and what you don't like, and who you want to be friends with and who you don't want to be friends with. And so using that time instead of, you know, keeping to yourself, use that time to grow and push yourself a little personally, because that's when you find out who you are. So
That's a great message from Marcy, and now on to a commercial break.
Introduction to Manufacturing will introduce you to drafting and CAD, shop safety, welding, CNC plasma cutting, and CNC laser engraving. You will explore career options and tour various manufacturing facilities in the Walla Walla area. This is a great course if you want to learn more about manufacturing and want to earn 0.5 credits. If you want to learn more, go to myctech.org or scan the QR code that is on the screen.
Yeah. Who was told you about? I'll tell you later.
What?
Okay.
Welcome back.
Hi,
Thank
guys.
you for talking to us.
Yeah, Prince Morris, we really, really appreciate it. Can you turn the... Really appreciate it. Up next, we have Dylan with the weather.
Jesus.
The weather, and guess what today is, guys? It's Friday the 13th. It's Friday the 13th, so make sure you guys stay inside because it is pretty scary. Yeah, guys, today is 42 degrees, and tomorrow, guess what tomorrow is? Just guess, guys. It is Pie Day, guys. So make sure you guys eat a lot of pie tomorrow because it's Pie Day, you know. But tomorrow it will be a pretty bad day because it's gonna rain. You know, nobody likes rain. I mean, who does, bro? And then for the rest of the week, it's gonna get a lot warmer, as you can tell. It literally goes from like 35 here on Saturday to like 75 on Wednesday, bro. Like that's insane. So that's pretty crazy. Anyway, guys, the weather. I'm sad to say that this is the last time I'm probably going to do the weather because it's the last episode. So yeah, guys. And next up, we have a commercial. Health is a team top, highly engaging immersion in mental health, physical health, nutrition, disease, community wellness, and safety in human sexuality, and more. Complete this full semester course requirement featuring videos, guest speakers, and hands-on activities that emphasize lifelong skills for better health and wellness. This course also earns 0.5 credits. And if you want to learn more, go to myctech.org or scan this QR code that's on the screen. Yo.
Okay, thank you, Dylan, with the weather.
Next, we have, instead of hallway interviews, we have outside interviews, street
Yeah,
interviews.
street interviews with Cameron and Eric.
Anyways, Cameron, come here.
Swing it, Daddy.
All right, people, it's Cameron Marr and Eric Marquez here with C-Tech Careers in Media and Entertainment. Today we're going to be doing some man-on-the-street interviews.
We're going to ask people about their experience in Walla Walla and see how it goes.
We're here with, what's your guys' names?
Christine Eleni.
So you guys are frequent tourists here in Walla Walla, I've heard, and why do you guys keep on coming back? What's so great?
Food, wine, company, the stay, the nice hotel, Greek food.
What's your, if you had like a top 3 restaurants here, what would the top 3 be so far?
Ooh, our top 3.
Or maybe just your favorite.
The Greek restaurant.
And where was that?
Yamas.
You said you were first time visiting here?
We are.
What were your first impressions?
We like it. I mean, it's a neat little town, easy to walk around. A lot of fun shops, it looks like. We just got in this afternoon, but yeah, we're excited to be here for the next couple of days.
What would you notice as like a kind of key difference between other places in Washington compared to here?
Lots of wineries. They are famous for their wineries and onions. Yeah. Walla Walla Sweets.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
I'm here with, what's your name, sir?
My name is Derek Jeffries.
And we're in, what's your store called?
It's called McGovern Parsons Herb Company.
What is, what's so special about this town? You obviously have a very amazing shop here. I've been in it before. It's nice. And why do you have a shop here? What's made you want to be established here? And like, what's special about Walla Walla no other place has, in your opinion?
Well, we moved out here and we bought land and a property, and we had to find the nearest town that made sense. And Walla Walla was the town. So it wasn't just by choice, it was by circumstance. So ending up over here, we found Walla Walla, and then by virtue of being Walla Walla, we found community. And so the thing, I worked at Bacon and Eggs for almost 5 years.
Yeah.
My husband works at the Foundry. By virtue of being in town, by necessity, we've found community.
Yeah.
So when we opened this store, people flocked to us, and we found out that we were kind of the missing element.
Our second question is, and I noticed that your shop is pretty spooky, and I kind of wanted, it's kind of like a wild story, like what's the wildest thing that's ever happened here? Or like wildest thing you've ever seen? But I think somebody like you could maybe give us a spookier story.
Well,
Maybe
you know,
maybe a little bit of a horror story.
I don't know about the spookiest thing that's ever happened here. I mean, I did have once have someone bring their cat in who was kind of a wild character, and the cat was just like pissing everywhere. So that was kind of wild for me as a retailer. I'm like, put the cat down, let them finish. Yeah, you're welcome.
That's going to be it for our interview with
Derek Jeffries.
Derek Jeffries, and thank you so much for the interview. It was great.
My pleasure. Yeah. Thank
And
you.
I'm here in Walla Walla Public Library with the librarian.
Heather Van Tassel.
We're here to ask people a few questions, and so my first question is, I've heard you moved to Walla Walla as of recent. Why did you move here, and what's special about this town, in your opinion?
Sure, I moved here to take the job as the library director. I came from Yakima, where I was managing 5 different libraries, so it was appealing to just have one city library. It was a larger library, and what's appealing is the community engagement and I guess the sense of excitement that people get about the library in this town. And this town is very, very community oriented, friendly. I think the community spirit, the way that people always say hi to you, even if they don't know you on the street, the smiles, just the friendliness. I mean, there's a really powerful story, and I don't know if you guys know, but this library is about to undergo a major renovation, and that's happening really soon. We've raised $12.34 million at this point to do it, and over $9 million has come straight from community members. I mean, where else do you do something like that? It's pretty amazing.
That's amazing. I've been coming here since I was a kid, and it's great to come back and see things are just still like bustling, and people are still really happy here. And like community, it's just such a good place to make community. It's just great to see. Anyway, thank you so much for that amazing interview. We'll see you guys on the next.
All right. So I'm here with.
Cooper Anderson.
Okay, and how long have you been here?
I'm a junior, so 3 years.
How's living in Walla Walla? What's your experiences here?
I've really enjoyed it. This is my first year off campus, so living in a house, getting out and skiing and fishing and getting out in the forest near here, and then just enjoying the community.
What do you do in the forest?
And what are you guys' names?
My name's Sawyer Linehan.
I'm Grant Anderson.
And like my main question I want to know is like, you guys, did you all three choose to come here from another town? Like this is your college town? When you guys came, like I've been living here my whole life. I'm wondering to you, when you guys came here, what did you see that was like, I want to go to college here? Like this would be fun. Like this would be the town to do it in.
Because I was here on the nicest day ever in the spring.
Yeah.
And then I was like, once I showed up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's good skiing nearby. I like going in the mountains. There's good stuff. You just gotta drive a bit.
So I'm here with.
My name is Hannah Schmidt.
Hannah Schmidt, and where did you move here from?
So I moved here from California, San Francisco area. Yes.
And so you came to Walla Walla for college, and what what about the town was special to you when you first saw it that you made you want to move here? Say, this is a special town. I want to go to college here, and made that decision.
Yeah, so like the moving here for college had less to do with the town and more with the college program, but nonetheless, Walla Walla for me was like very much resonating with my hometown, so that was like kind of a at-home feeling for me. So firstly, that played into choice. It's like very like family bound and friendly, so it has a nice atmosphere happening locally.
Does Whitman so Whitman really let students know about like the recent like disputes and all that?
Yes. So we have college campus announcements. So for the campus safety and for student safety, if there's like police activity, like for example, like police are investigating like some minor accident. It doesn't have to be necessarily dangerous, but like they close down a road, they will let students know to stay out of the area.
Thank you so much for the interview. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
First question is, so have you moved? Did you move here from another town to come?
I did. Yeah, I moved from another state.
All right. So where are you from, and what made you like? What did you? Was it a trip to Walla Walla, or what made you see Walla Walla and say, "I want to go to college here. This is going to be the town to do it"? From where you were living, what was special about it?
Yeah. So I'm from Minnesota originally, and I play soccer here at Whitman. And so I was visiting a ton of schools, and I came here and visited Whitman, and I really loved the college town, so I committed. Yeah, no, it's for sure really different from the big city of Minneapolis. A lot of changes, just like the way people act and interact with you is different, you know, like there's not as many people here, which is really different. You know, the food's different, there's different culture here. I would say that this is not as diverse as Minneapolis, but still pretty good for how small it is. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm with could you give your name one more time?
Me? Oh, Asher.
I'm here with Asher, and that was sorry. I'm here with Asher, and that was a great interview. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Well, I started when I was at my dad's house, and then I was at my mom's house.
Adrian, when they come around you, say that I'm the who sleeps here. Bro, that shouldn't be.
That was so good, right?
I mean, it was all right.
Oh, okay.
Nothing crazy.
All right.
Next up, we have animation with Jaquan, Liza, Omar, Alan, and Julius.
And after that, it's our behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
How's it going, y'all?
Yeah.
Welcome to our behind the scenes. Here is the magic. This is where me and Sage tell your news.
This is our teleprompter right here that we read off of.
If you want to come over here, we have the not podcast, the interview room with Cameron. See right there, and our guest right there. Right now is Julius.
Okay, over here.
We have
Weather station with Dylan. Dylan, you want to explain what you do over here?
Yes. I am Dylan. I am the weatherman from the show, and I talk about the weather of Walla Walla, Washington.
Oh yeah. He reads off of a green. He reads off of that. Not really though. Not really. He just stands in front of a green screen and he gives us amazing weather. And over here we have our studio.
we have where everyone does the magic behind this closed door. We have in the back. In the back, we got Chip. Chip, what do you do?
I'm video playback.
What is that?
I'm the one that picks up all the videos. credits, the animation, student spotlights, the countdown clock, the intro, adolescence, that's all me. It's on QLab and it goes to this computer when I press the go button, and I can press the go button again to stop.
That's awesome. We must do that a lot. Jaquan, what do you do?
So basically, I just do the graphics where I switch between the title slides. And you see all these title things made? I did those by hand. Most of them. But yeah, that's all I do.
Alan, what do you do?
I make sure that the audio is like stable and perfect, so we don't get any feedback or like bad audio, and so the audience, like the viewers right now, hello, so they can hear you guys and hear all of us, like right now, for example.
That's great. That's great.
So good. And up here we have Omar. Omar, explain to me what you do.
I'm in charge of the streaming and I'm in charge of the lower thirds, I guess.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And now we have our mixer, Isaac. Isaac, what have you been doing today?
Well, I mainly mix like all the videos and stuff over here. As you can see on the screen here, I primarily just do switching between cameras or graphics or the weather. That's what I do. Yeah. Show the screen.
Okay, and over here we have Eric. Eric, what do you do?
I'm the floor director. I pretty much tell everyone in here what to do, when to cut to certain things, and to have them be on cue for, all right, we're going to go to a different segment, we're going to adjust some audio levels, and, you know, just fix the problems that come along the way. So.
Well, thank you guys.
And we also have a special guest.
Special guest.
We have our teacher, Senor Sayers.
I'm Senior Sayers, I guess. I definitely want to say a major shout out to Angelina, our show producer, student producer, who's not here today. Caleb, our traditional mixer, switcher person, who's not here today. I want to thank Micah, who's our game show host. He's on camera live. And I just want to thank you all for all the hard work. We've been able to stream this 4th episode. So I'm going to be very careful and hand this back to our amazing host, Hector here.
Yeah.
How's it going? All right. Unfortunately, me and Sage have to be banned back to the news desk.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah.
See you guys there.
That was our behind the scenes. Great.
That was fantastic.
That was so great. It was so fantastic.
It was great.
Okay.
Well, that is it, y'all. That's all we have time for. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah, this is our last episode, so we won't see you again. But we hope you liked it.
Yeah. Thank you for the principal of Lincoln for coming out and talking with us.
Okay, but still, make sure to tune in and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. But for now, I'm Sage.
I'm Hector.
See ya, C-Tech.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, good job, Chip. I don't know where the hands been, so gotta wipe it down, bro. We don't know where